Niche or nah, we or y'all, he ha. Everything is preference, you see. Bet you can't do it like me, Alicia silly. Watch and learn why niching down can be the best way to increase your sales. In this video, we will cover the 3 main categories, subcategories, then why and how to niche. At the end of this video, you will have homework and you can get credit to create your niche so that you can take action and get your business going. Yes. Okay, I'll tell you a story. At one of the studios where I taught, there were thousands of members. I would watch the studio host events and they would have hundreds of participants. I mean, several often events. And at that time, I thought that was the thing. Host something, post the flyers, give announcements, and like magic, zing! People will be lining up to come, like ready to come, excited. I even saw my colleague, Trap Yoga Bay, tour in my city, and she had posted some stuff online and she had multiple sessions. People were lined up around the building sometimes ready to come in. And in my mind, again, I'm like, yes, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna host an event or workshop and then I'm gonna tell everyone and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be packed and everyone's gonna be there and it's just gonna be great. Plus, I'm gonna get paid because at the time I was making way less than a couple $100 in one class. I was making like $35 to $40 a class when I taught like 10 classes a week. So let's just say that, you know, a couple $100 with one workshop was definitely invited into my space. So I set up the workshop proposal at the studio, typed it up real nice, put thought into it, and I got the flyer done. And then I did use like some free flyer software. So I was just like, I just need these pieces. I started sharing the news, telling everyone in all my classes, I was getting excited. I felt like I was getting them excited. And I had chosen like an ambiguous workshop. It was like something called yoga and chakras. And it was tied into my book, and I feel like my book also has an ambiguous title, so that's something that I learned and that I'm gonna be better about. And I didn't say how we were doing it, what we were doing. I just said it's something to attend, and that you had chakras and you had yoga, and we were gonna combine them. And every day I would check the registration numbers, and not very many people registered. I mean, I got like 10 people to come, and that was cool. It was far from the type of impact that I imagined having. The lines wrapped around the building, and I imagined all of this like, oh yes, I'll take a picture with you. Oh yes, like autographs, all of that. So what I did think about is that I wanted to attract a certain audience. I hadn't thought about that and what they were looking for. I was just strictly going off the build it and they will come idea of like create something that, you know, people could come to or that I'm excited about, and then just try to get people to come. So your audience isn't every person that ever thought about yoga, and that's for you, or wants to do yoga. Let's think about it. We have power yoga, there's yin, there's vinyasa, there's chair yoga, some people do beer yoga, there's restorative, yoga ninja, and so many more different types of yoga. To niche down, we start with the 3 main categories of offerings. So just in general, bigger than yoga, we have health, wealth, and relationships. And if you're here, you're likely in the health and wellness field. So you'll take the health area and then you'll choose your subcategory yoga. So when you get smaller than the subcategory of yoga, that's your niche. So here's the tactics. To really niche down, you need to find an area where you fit. And that means that other people's areas, that's not your niche. And you may consider an area where something isn't working well. It leaves something to be desired. And you may consider an area where no one has explored yet. Something that, there's just not anyone doing. So that you can be a leader in your category. I will be putting out more videos about being a category lead, and keep an eye out for that. But to do your homework for this video, you're going to practice by writing out all the niches you can think of, all the niches you can find on Google, and that will be in your subcategory, right below your subcategory. Once you write them all out, everything you can find, try to find like 30. Then look and see what's missing from this list. Is there something that you could create to cater to an audience here? Something that you were touched by, something that is a connection to you that you think is important. And even if you're not sure, so you're not sure which is your niche, go ahead and write a reflection on this topic, 1-page double space, about what you think and what you feel as you researched, what your ideas are about what you might do with niche, where you're stuck, all of that. Put that in your paper. Hashtag Black Yogis Matter. Yes, we do. I got every color. How about you? We need you to spread your message that all yogis matter. It's been a given for so long that other colors are welcome in this wellness space, in the space of yoga. So our work to bring awareness to those who identify as BIPOC is about touching the people who had been left out or who had felt left out in the past. We are changing the narrative, as my friend Yumi says, we're changing the face of wellness one sale at a time, one top at a time, one hashtag at a time. You may notice that you wearing these starts conversations. You may notice it gets you clients and increase awareness of Black yogis. Yay! Buy Black and help us stimulate group economics. Every time you purchase, it goes through at least 2 Black-owned businesses. It goes through myself and Mastermind Yoga School, and it goes through the manufacturer, Universal Sankofa. Then we often buy Black and support others. So just by you purchasing, you are supporting multiple Black-owned businesses. Connect with me, follow on IG at Afro Yoga and at MASTERMIND.YOGA. Tag us in your posts with your Black Yogis Matter gear. Thank you for watching. Here's to our mission to spread world peace through inner peace. Ashuk. Black Yogis Matter. We are changing the world one shirt at a time. Be a part of the movement, a part of the revolution, and get your shirt in the description below.